Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Tyler. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today, we have just woken up a little bit ago. We're not wearing makeup. We're not going to wear makeup probably the whole video because it's the morning time, okay? So this is probably going to be quick. I was going to do kind of like a, day before work, and then I got asked to go into work early, so we're just going to hang out for a little bit. Anyways, let's say hi to my birds. Look at this gigantic, like, pimple thing going on. It's concerning. Anyways, here are my two birdies. Why does this have a tag on it? Because I've started, first of all, I've been buying too many toys for them, which is a me problem because I don't know, I like buying my animals things, and it's a problem because my birds, like, I can keep buying them things, but like my fish and my reptiles, like, I can't keep buying them stuff, but my birds, they love things, so, and I'm trying to see if they like it. So far, they haven't touched this, and it's been here for days, so I might end up returning it. Anyways, here are my birdies. I love them so much, and I don't know, that's it. Anyways, here's their cage setup for this week. We change it every week, but I need to make food. I should probably wait. I was gonna make breakfast, but if I'm going to work in a few hours, like, I'll just make lunch, you know what I mean? I'll make lunch later. I do want to show you my fish tanks also. We're doing like an animal tour right now. Let me show you my bearded dragon. Let me show you all of my animals for literally no reason. Here's my beardie. He's sleepy right now. His UVB light is not on right now, by the way. It turns on in like 10-15 minutes. But I gave him a water bowl. Previously, this is random, previously I would not give him a water bowl because he would try to drown himself, but my bird did not like me saying that. But we are going to try a water bowl. So far, it's been almost a full day he's had it. He's doing really well. But I just cleaned out his dirt yesterday because it was nasty. He likes to throw food everywhere, and that's not really good. So there's the boy that's almost 9 years old, and he's adorable. Anyways, my blue tongue skink, I need to take his food out. I feed him twice a week, which is very different from my other animals, but he's sitting in there with dog food that's been there since yesterday. We let it sit overnight so he can like eat it, but we need to take that out and it's gonna stink. I hate taking the food out. Anyways, guys, I went thrifting yesterday and I should not be shopping. I'm sorry if the birds are loud. I usually do not film in here. But this, first of all, I did not get this thrifting. That was outside by the trash. But it's Florida. Like, it's so cool. Awesome. You want to know what else I got by the trash? Why am I shopping by the trash? I don't know. I also got this. I've never been... Actually, I think I've been to Alabama. That's not Alabama, so never mind. I haven't been anywhere here. I don't think I've been to Louisiana. I don't think so. I don't know. Anyways, hi. This is something I actually got thrifting. This painting, I freaking love it. I want that tattooed on my body. I love it. I just fell in love with it and I needed to have it. And then we also got some other things. You'll have to ignore the kitchen because it's like literally a disaster right now. But it's not completely my fault. That's what you get for living with a man. The lighting is so bad in here, oh my god. But we also got these things. There's 4 of these. My boyfriend really wanted them. I don't know what we're gonna do with them. I love the top because they're birdies, but then there's like people. And I was like, I don't really want people. I wish the whole thing was birds. I don't know. There's a lot of them. There's a big one and a small one, and then there's 2 more like inside. Anyways, I need to do my laundry, like put it away. I've already washed it, but welcome to my laundry room. Have I showed you my laundry room before? It's not really a room. Now it's gonna be really loud, but that's where the laundry goes. Little story, I don't think we're supposed to have a free washer and dryer, but we do. Don't ask me how that happened. I don't know. And they're doing like an audit of the apartments next week, and they might be taking our washer and dryer. I don't know. So hopefully we still have a washer and dryer because these apartments, I don't know, like, I love the layout. I love the space. Like, it's really nice. But the little freaking fees that they add on like every month is insane. And now they're changing the insurance. So now I have to change my insurance, or I have to start paying more every month through their insurance. And it's just like, first of all, I need to Google if that's legal, that they can just like be changing insurance, because they just changed it, I think late July. So like, we had insurance planned. We moved in July and everything was set in like June or whatever. And then I had to change it again late July because they changed it. And now in October, they're changing it and we have to change it by the end of November, like whatever. I don't know if that's allowed, but it's annoying because I have to keep changing my freaking insurance. And I paid for a whole year. That's the problem. Is that I paid for a whole year. So now like, it's just stupid. If I have to change my insurance every month, every 2 months, like why are we doing that right now? I was supposed to call the MRI people, I talked about it in, I think it was a video about my rheumatologist, but they charged me. I have the bill still sitting right here because I was supposed to call them, and I'm not going to call them today. Anyways, they billed me I keep saying 16, 1,651 and 73 cents when they told me it would be like 700. And I need to call them. I've already called them, but I need to call them again because they won't call me back, like whatever. But I just keep not doing it. But I don't know. I'm annoyed about that. But yeah, why are we screaming? Guys, there's a freaking fire truck and an ambulance coming in here. I don't know what's going on in these apartments. I'm talkative today. God. But there's a fire truck and ambulance here like every other day. We actually had one here yesterday too. And I think the day before. So now it's like every day. But they go to like different places in the apartment complex. It's not like they're here for the same people every time. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna look outside and see if they're here for the same people. They're here for the same people as yesterday. So I'm gonna watch them because what else am I supposed to do, honestly? But I do want to show y'all my fish because I got new fish. My ick situation has cleared up, by the way. It got cleared up like a month ago. Like before we went on vacation. It was like 2 weeks before we went on vacation. Everything was good. Which is nice because I didn't want like a pet sitter to be dealing with ick. Although there's not really much that they need to be doing. I'm going to talk to you on the floor while I'm watching these people. Because I want to know what's happening. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel weird. Maybe I shouldn't be telling y'all I'm watching these policemen, fire truck men, EMS men. I don't know. Anyways, I also got free plants. I went to a baby shower and you got like little flower seeds. It's November. It's actually not cold out. It was cold out last week. Like it was like 60s, but now it's in the 80s again. So I'm sure it'll be fine to plant them now. It's just like, I don't know anything about flowers. I don't even know what kind of flowers they are. They're either wildflowers or wallflowers. I don't know. I don't even know if those are real flowers. I don't know. But I think it's either. So I planted those. They're outside. They haven't grown. It's been not even a week, but I have a feeling they're not gonna grow. Also replanted some pothos because I started with 1 pothos and now I have 3, and then I also have 2 cuttings in my fish tank, although I didn't put them in right, so I think they're just gonna die. I'll show you that when I show you my fish, if I don't forget to show you my fish, which is really what I want to do, is show you my fish because they're so cute. I got 3 new guppies. I need to get more mollies because I only have 1 molly and they like to have friends. I actually got him around my birthday in August and I've had him for a really long time without friends and I feel really bad, but I can't find any that are healthy. I work at a pet store, by the way, and I go to pet stores like every week. I actually work at 2 pet stores now, so it's kind of weird. But trust me, I'm looking for friends for him. It needs to be a boy. He needs to be healthy because I'm tired of getting sick fish. I keep buying sick fish, and that's a me problem. But I keep telling myself, like, oh, it'll be fine. It'll be okay. And then it's not okay because, like, Tally, my orange molly, that's the only other molly that I bought him a friend. He looked sick when I got him because his fins were, like, clamped and he wasn't swimming great. But then he did really good in the tank, you know, and then he died. So, not good, apparently. But I did get 3 more guppies, so now I have 4. I was telling myself, like, I don't want to do guppies anymore. And then I just keep buying guppies, and it's a problem. But my oldest guppy, he finally passed away. And I don't want to say that, like, finally died. But man, that guy was alive for almost 4 years or something. I don't know. And he did pass away while I was on vacation, which is really sad because I came back and I didn't even see him. He was gone. So not even like a formal goodbye or anything. But I just love guppies. Like, they're so pretty. There's so many different colors. And I've been kind of like thinking, like, what if we did platies instead? I don't really like platies, but there's so many different colors, you know? And then I was also like, what if we do neon tetras instead? Like, that's okay. They're pretty cool. But no, then I bought more guppies. So now I have 4. So we'll probably be in the guppy housing department for another couple years, hopefully, if they live. Guys, fish are just not bred well, especially if you get them from the pet store, like a chain pet store, which is where I get my fish. So I don't know. I really don't know. Anyways, now the fire ambulance people are leaving. They like come here for 2 minutes and then they leave. I don't know what they're doing. I will stalk them. I'll find out one day. Oh my god, the birds are so loud. Okay, what else did I want to talk about? I don't know. Okay, so update on work. I'm still in between 2 stores. Don't ask me. Don't ask me why it's taking so long. I did contemplate like just getting a new job. But then I started reading about it and I was like, no, I don't want to do that. And I have a right to be picky. I have a job. Like, I have an out. It's that other store. They just need to transfer me. but they need to hire people and tell me why it's taken them 3 months and they still haven't hired anybody for my job. I don't know. This seems weird. Like, I would get it if I was in like a position with like a lot of experience or whatever, but I just work pet care at a chain pet store. I'm sorry if the birds are really loud. Like, you can hire somebody to replace me. Like, will they be as good as me? No. But like, my job level does not require experience. I got the job at 18 when I had just worked at Walmart. Like, you don't need some sort of exotic animal experience to work at a chain pet store as a pet caretaker. So it's kind of, it's pissing me off because it's messing with my mental health. Like, I don't want to work there anymore because it sucks. It's really bad. But hey, guys, here's what we need to talk about. I'm working at the new store. I'm saying new store. It's not a new store. Let's wait for the birds to stop screaming. Just so you know, if you want 2 parakeets because they're quiet, I'm not even in the same room as them, and they're just screaming. Okay, I call it a new store. That's just because it's new to me. But I'm working at that store 2 times this week. I usually only work once, but I'm working today, and then I'm working tomorrow at that store, which is so exciting. You want to know how I'm working tomorrow at that store? I'm not supposed to. I'm scheduled to work at the old store tomorrow, but new store needed help, and then I was like, hey, does anybody want my shift? And somebody took my shift. Of course I told them like what was going on. Like, I didn't say I was calling out. I said I want to work at the other store, and they were like, oh yeah, I'll take your shift, like, go ahead. So I'm not scamming people, guys. I'm not scamming. What are you talking about? So I'm excited that I get to work at the nice store for 2 days in a row, and I can't wait for that to be my reality. Of course I'll miss my old store because like, I love my people there. Like, I'm genuinely friends with a lot of people there, but oh my god, that store is burning and crashing, and it's just getting worse all the time. It's just horrible. But this video has actually been really long, so I think I'm just gonna show you my fish, and then that can be the end of the video. I'm waiting for their lights to come on, but if they're not on, I'm just gonna turn them on and show you my fish. So let's go do that, and then that'll be the end of the video because I actually need to go make food. I forgot my laundry. I have to do that, so I have to go do that and get ready for work. Okay, here's my 20 gallon. Ignore the like algae things. I'm gonna clean the tank in a little bit. Look, this thing has so much algae on it. Oh my goodness, why are we screaming? What is going on? Also ignore these. That's just extra things that I haven't put away yet. But this is a new guy. His name is Shark. Oh my god, guys, that's Shark because he looks like a red-tailed shark. I'm gonna try to talk over the birds. What the hell was that? Oh my god. Okay, that's Cotton Candy because he looks like cotton candy. He's very cute. That's Suspicious Lemonade. I've shown him before, I believe. And that yellow black one, that one's Cheese. So that's my fish tank. I'm gonna put that in it at some point, unless I put it in there. I don't know. Can we stop screaming? Goodness, I don't even know why we're screaming. Do you know why you're screaming? They're so beautiful but so loud. That was the end. This was a very like random video. It's only because I'm running out of videos because I haven't been filming since I got back from vacation. Well, that's not true. I have been filming. It's just like the week back. I didn't like film anything. So now I'm really behind. So yeah, that's what's going on today. That's it. I'll see you next video. Goodbye.